Hi, I'm Randy Bond. This is my bike shop here in the Grove. I started my bike business approximately 3 years ago over by Tower Grove Park out of my apartment house. I was unemployed and was looking for some source of income, so I came up with an idea to maybe buy some bicycles off of Craigslist, repair them, set them out in my yard and try to sell them. As time went on, some friends of mine saw what we were doing and became interested and asked if we would be willing to take on some investors and take this business to the next level. I said absolutely. So here we are at 4130 Manchester in the Grove. This is a Trek 7.1 FX. This is a recycle project in its first stage. This bike came in basically like this. A guy, I guess, had taken it apart and never put it back together and lost parts to it, brought it in. We purchased it as is, and but we'll take this, recondition everything that's on it, and install all new parts, what needs to be replaced, basically brakes, wheels, tires, and any other components as we go through the bike, whether it be brake pads, brake cables, shifters. You know, we completely go through the bike start to finish. This is one of our custom bikes we built. This bike originally was a Schwinn Breeze. It was in pretty rough shape, so we took it, we tore it down completely. We sent the frame out. We had it powder coated, sandblasted and powder coated. We got the bike back. We put all new components on it, from the crank sets to the bottom brackets, wheels, tires. All the components on the bike are absolutely brand new. These reconditioned bikes like this are classics. You're not going to find these anywhere else in this type of condition where the bike is basically new again.
My name is Andrew Lang. I live a few miles that way. I went to SLU. I graduated in 2009 from mechanical engineering. I'm still a student for studying my grad program. I work out by the airport. I commute from my house to the airport about 20 miles or so every day. I was filling up before I started riding. I think I started in December, and I was filling up about every week or 10 days or so. Now I fill up almost every month, which is pretty cool. So I didn't actually think that little bit would make a difference, but it surprisingly has. So what jumps out at me with these old bikes is the down tube shifting. You see a bike like that come by, you're like, holy cow, down tube shifting, that's awesome. You don't see that anymore. So that's definitely something I'm really looking at. And with this bike in particular, I think the paint job is really cool. It's kind of got this dark blue, and what you don't see that anymore. Something else you don't see is these little details around the corners. New bikes these days, for the most part, don't really have that kind of stuff. Maybe more steel. Obviously, steel's not as common, so I think that's pretty cool. Overall, this bike is just a really clean bike. It would be good for like a Grand Fondo or a Tour de Donut kind of ride, or little cruise around, or maybe for taking grocery shopping or something. I don't know.
So the reason I came to Randy's is I own a marketing company. A lot of our clients are really interested in Americana and sustainability, and all of that really made me much more aware over the past years of how important that is for not only my lifestyle, but everyone else's lifestyle. So I really had an interest in coming here and finding a bike that was used versus a brand new bike. And I was overwhelmed with the possibilities that I could find here. I could buy a cruiser that is simply just been refurbished and has new tires and maybe had some gears changed. Or I could start from scratch and actually get exactly what I wanted out of a bike by using old frames and old parts and create a bike of my very own. So I didn't want a cookie cutter bike. I wanted to have the environment as part of my decision making when I decided on what vehicle I was going to use. And in terms of how often I ride on weekends. I love to ride to work. It's too far for me to do it, and I'd be on the highway, which is not really a practical thing for me to do. But we do have bicycles at our office, so during lunch we will pick up a bike and we'll all ride to lunch. which is really not only great exercise, but it saves on gas, which everyone is very focused on right now, and it's a lot of fun. A brand, Bacardi USA, is one of our clients. 42 Below is a new brand that they just launched about a year and a half ago, and it's a vodka. This particular brand is very rooted in the biking industry. So we have created at Randy's, we came here and Randy made and produced 14 bikes for us. We took frames, completely stripped them down. The brand's colors are primarily black, white, and gray. So we took all the old frames, a variety of women's and men's bikes. We had them all stripped. We powder coated them both either black, white, or gray. We branded them with 42 Below stickers on them. We built a custom bike rack, and it's going in the garage at Bacardi's headquarters in Miami. And it's a bike to lunch program.